Well, I just want to say hello to everyone, and this is such an important issue, distracted driving. And so to have everyone here today, we've got members of the state police, we have our colonel here, Colonel Hall, we have Lieutenant Chris Storm, we have chiefs of police from Nashua, Chief Rourke, Chief Dolan from Salem, and many others behind me from our law enforcement community. And we're very fortunate to also have AAA here, Dan Goodman, and I think most of all, we're very blessed to have Kyle Simpson and his family, and is really a testament toward, unfortunately, what can happen when you have distracted drivers on the roads, to have a personal loss. So our hearts go out to you, Mr. Simpson, and to your family, but the fact that he has turned really what happened to his family and his child into action is really a testament to what a phenomenal person he is, but also to his entire family for being here. And I have to tell you, this issue for me, distracted driving, is so important. We want to bring attention to it, but I'm also the mother of a 17-year-old as well. And you know, for parents to be able to have that conversation with their child about the importance of this, but making sure that it's not just a parent-to-child conversation, but we have a peer-to-peer conversation about distracted driving, because it can happen to any of us, and as parents we have a responsibility to lead by example as well, because as adults we can all find ourselves in our cars, whether reaching for that cell phone or reaching for that hamburger or our cup of coffee, when we should be paying attention to the road. And our children watch what we do. And so I think not only as we want to reach out to the young people, we have seen a spike of incidents on our roads. And many of these incidents that we've had are very preventable. I would say almost all of them are preventable. If people are paying attention, if when they're driving, they're focused on driving. And I know we all have a lot going on in our lives, but the most important thing is to be safe on our roads so that we can save lives and we can all get safely to our next location, and that we don't harm other people. Because unfortunately, that picking up the coffee or picking up the cell phone or that quick conversation you had, you could harm yourself, you can harm other people. And I know as a mother, I worry about my teenager and his being focused on the roads, and we can all have good intentions. But this campaign of getting the word out how we have to end distracted driving couldn't be more important. And we need to turn around some of these incidents that we've seen on New Hampshire roadways, whether it's the highway or local roadways, that too many people have lost their lives or have been injured in ways that we can't, we can't bring them back. But we can prevent and save future lives. So let me just say, last week I also kicked off a highway safety task force. That task force is going to be looking across state government in terms of what efforts do we need to make. One of the issues we'll be looking at is distracted driving, along with other road issues, safety issues like driving while intoxicated and others, but distracted driving is a big part of that task force. And we've got law enforcement in that task force, legislators, advocates. So we're here today to bring attention to this, but this has to be a continuous effort, and we need to keep that effort going 365 days a year. And if we need to change our laws or our roadways to make it safer, we will do that as a task force. But I'm really honored today to be able to introduce Kyle Simpson. And Kyle, we just can't thank you enough. We're so sorry for what you've been through and your family, but thank you for turning it into action to save other lives.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Yes, you
thank
too.
you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. When I speak to a lot of students, I always start off with a quote, and this quote is from a fictional character from Blue Bloods, Frank Reagan. We should be ready to accept whatever outcome we get, but not before we've shaken every last tree. I would like to say thank you to my family, friends, Governor Ayotte, members of the New Hampshire State Police, the Association of Chiefs of Police, and AAA Northern New England for being part of this initiative. My name is Kyle Simpson. My wife, my surviving son Jeremiah, and I grieve the loss of Gabriel all day, every day. Gabe was 8 when he died, and if he was alive today, he'd be 11 years old. We have gone from a family of 4 to a family of 3. This could have been prevented, but it wasn't because of distracted driving. The community around the world that has lost a child understands the grief that comes with this loss. We have survived through our faith, family, and lots of therapy. Gabe Simpson was a special boy. Gabe was adventurous. He was an artist. He was authentic. He was bold. He was brave. He was brilliant. He was compassionate. He was confident. He was creative, and he was curious. He was faithful to his faith. He was funny. He was genuine. He was happy. He was helper. He was a hugger. Intellectual, lovable, passionate, peaceful, and a stud. And true to himself and witty. I'm asking you, all my fellows and brothers and sisters out there, don't be distracted. It's a distracted world now. 4.6 seconds at 55 miles per hour is like driving the entire length of a football field. An entire length of a football field that your head is down. If you continue this behavior, you will crash. It's going to happen. And I pray for you all to stop this behavior. I ask my fellow brothers and sisters of the state of New Hampshire. I ask my fellow brothers and sisters of the United States of America. And I ask my fellow brothers and sisters of this world. When you're driving, don't be nosediving. I'll repeat that one more time. When you're driving, don't be nosediving. Peace to you all.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lieutenant Chris Storm, New Hampshire State Police. And again, thank you all for being here. Kyle, thank you very much. Governor Ayotte, thank you. The New Hampshire State Police, we are committed to stopping this dangerous and deadly issue of distracted driving. That's why today, New Hampshire State Police is announcing increased patrols during National Distracted Driving Awareness Month, the month of April. As part of these patrols, drivers should expect to see increased presence of state troopers on our roadways throughout our state. These troopers will be specifically looking for drivers that are distracted. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, in 2022 alone, over 3,300 people across our country lost their lives to distracted driving. 20 people in the state of New Hampshire have lost their lives from 2021 to 2024 because of distracted driving. 16% of all of our crashes here in New Hampshire are a result of distracted driving. These statistics are not just numbers, they represent families, as we've seen today. Dreams unfulfilled and lives forever changed. All in the fraction of a second. Distracted driving is not just limited to talking or texting. It encompasses any activity that diverts your attention from paying attention to the roadway. That includes eating, adjusting a radio, or even your GPS. As we anticipate the warmer weather, we must remember that motorcycles, pedestrians, children will all be out there. Bicyclists will be out there. Moreover, spring brings road construction, maintenance activities, making our roadways even more unpredictable. Our DOT workers will be out there. In such environments, a moment of inattention can lead to devastating consequences, not just for ourselves, but others on the road. The truth is, in a moment of distraction can lead to a lifetime of regret. It can mean injuries that impact not just your life, but the lives of innocent people, friends, families, and fellow Granite Staters. Today, we are here to ask you for your help combating this issue. Make a pledge to yourself to focus on the road. Put the phone down, sit down and discuss the dangers of distracted driving with your family. Install Do Not Disturb apps. Set up automatic messages for when you're driving. If you need to make a call or send a message, pull over safely or into a location to do so. As said before, to help reduce distracted driving, the New Hampshire State Police will be adding extra patrols throughout our state. This concentrated effort to enforce these laws and to raise awareness demonstrate our commitment to keeping New Hampshire roadways safe for everyone. Let's honor the lives lost and the families affected by distracted driving by making a conscious effort to stay focused on the road. As we move forward into this beautiful season, let's ensure our roads are safe for everyone, drivers, cyclists, and pedestrians alike. Together, we can all make a difference and create a safer environment for all by not being distracted. Thank you very much.
As we kick off April in National Distracted Driving Month, AAA, along with the Governor, Kyle, State Police, and other highway safety partners, we want to remind New Hampshire drivers about the importance of focusing on the road ahead and not on their smartphones. Today, AAA and the New Hampshire Office of Highway Safety are launching a brand new statewide traffic safety campaign that centers around a public service announcement urging every driver to take one simple, life-saving action and turn on the Do Not Disturb function on your phone. By silencing notifications automatically, drivers can eliminate the temptation to check messages on alerts while driving, helping prevent crashes before they happen. This video will be all over TV, social media events, and athletic events all across the state. This campaign comes at a critical time. As was mentioned, 3,300 people were killed across this country because of distracted driving. That is 9 people every single day that were killed because of distracted driving, and that number is most likely underreported. And each one of those crashes and fatal crashes were completely preventable. This new video was created using results from a statewide survey that exposed a troubling reality. Only 36% of New Hampshire drivers said they always avoid using a smartphone behind the wheel. That means nearly 2/3 of drivers admit to distracted driving, despite we all know the risks. Even more troubling, 3 in 10 drivers under the age of 60 acknowledging regularly using their phones while driving. Among young drivers, 36% admit to browsing social media while driving, and 32% admitted to making video calls while driving. Additionally, 1 in 4 young drivers play games or watch videos while driving. It is clear from that research that the problem goes way beyond texting and calling. It encompasses a wide range of dangerous behaviors. These results underscore the important, urgent need for this new campaign, people like Kyle, events like this, to address distracted driving. Distracted driving is a preventable crisis. We believe by releasing this video, having events, hearing from the governor, our law enforcement, hearing from Kyle, we can motivate real change and make New Hampshire roads safer for everyone. As Distracted Driving Awareness Month begins, we are calling on all New Hampshire drivers to commit to distracted-free driving by taking one simple step: enable Do Not Disturb mode. Please do your part to drive distracted-free and encourage all of your loved ones to do the same. Thank you. That concludes. Thank you.
You're on the right track. That concludes today's press conference. Thank you very much for coming, and have a great rest of your day.